saw that in the wrong orientation. It decides that, oh, you know, it's gold. Oh my god! Welcome back, everybody, to Sky King here, and today is an awesome day. We're finally getting into coal power. Today we're going to be unlocking our package. We're going to be finding our coal, and I'm going to be going through how exactly I like to set up my coal production. So all that being said, guys, let's get into it. It's going to be an awesome day. And I fucked up. Okay, now that we're back here, we're going to go ahead and eat some nuts so we can get our health back after all that. We're going to take out some iron plates and our rotors so we can unlock our package. Go over here and check everything out. Full power. Put everything in here. Send that off, and we've officially unlocked coal power. So get rid of all these biomass burners. No. Not listening to her. So sick of her trying to tell me what to do. Anyway, let's take a second. We're going to scan for coal. I'm pretty sure that there's going to be coal like way down there. One. There we go. So we're going to take a second and make our venture all the way down there. We're going to get some resources set up. So we have everything that we need once we get there. All that being said, I'll be right back. And with the power of editing magic, I have made my way all the way down here by the water. I had to make a little ramp, you can see, and kind of go all the way around. I even connected up some power lines. A little bit hard to see, they're not rendered very well, but they're right there. That way we can kind of combine our power plant to our actual factory once we get going here. I took the time to kind of run through here and kill most of the creatures. There is some running around. I did have a lot of trouble. I did die, but you know what? That didn't happen because it didn't happen on camera. So we're just going to pretend like everything's okay. I do have my coal right here. And now I'm just going to need to set up a big platform for us to put our actual coal plants on. I want to elevate them up in the air so it's not taking up room down here along with everything else. So I'm going to go ahead and speed up this next section. You guys kind of just sit back and watch and hopefully enjoy the time lapse. Alright, now that we have our little bit of a platform built up, I'm pretty sure I can chainsaw this down, so I'm not too worried about it right now. If I can't get rid of it, then I can't get rid of it, and I'll just have to deal with it like the rest of you guys. So now that we actually have an area to kind of work with and build everything, we can take our full generators. We're going to start off by just laying down about 4 of them to start. Obviously, once we kind of get into things a little bit more, I have a much bigger setup, but for right now, this is all I really want to get into. I don't have the resources and really do not have just the capacity to maintain something like this, get it set up properly how it needs to. So 4 will be fine for now. That should give me roughly about 300 power, which is double what I'm running right now with the biomass burners. It'll be just enough to get me off it and kind of optimize my factory a little bit more. So we do have we're doing 5. You know, we got 5, we're doing 5. No promises that I might go to 6 because 5 is a hard number to split. But I wasn't paying attention, and that's what the game gave me. So you know what? That's what we're gonna do. I do not know the actual consumption rates of this. I see how much fuel is going to be needed to run this until I get everything set up. So we're going to need to get our miners set up. I believe they're both normal nodes, so we may need to use both of them to actually get into how much we're going to be using. Like I said, I'm not really sure on the conversion rate until I have everything set up. But we're going to take a second. I need to place down an equipment workshop. We can get some miners set up. I made the mistake of not bringing some already. So we will take 2, and that should be able to use both those nodes, and we can kind of see what exactly we're getting out of it. It should be 60 and 60. I'm going to take a second to make a quick ramp, just to make everything easier for me. I'll probably get rid of it later. For right now, that was a mistake. Or that. With our 2 miners set up, I will combine them into a 120 line and run them over there. Actually, I think I'm just going to run 2 lines on top of each other to kind of save the resources of what it's actually going to cost, because a lot for those plates to kind of be set up like that. Just use a stackable line here, make it nice, and I don't know what that was. It was definitely a mistake. Replace these. We'll set it up to run up this ramp. can kind of get more into the organizing later once you actually get it up over here. We're gonna take this for now, and I'm gonna run a 2 lines down from there. 2 lifts, I mean. And set this up real fast. 1, move it over there. This up, we'll combine them up here to make it kind of more. I just didn't want to run the actual 120s all the way across for those reinforced plates that we have set up, because that would have been very, very expensive. Once I get into this actual coal plant and I got it set up, I can really kind of automate everything. But right now, it's kind of a bit. I did bring enough to build a biomass burner as well as some fuel, so we kind of jumpstart this whole process. I will set that over here and let this run for just a second. Biomass burner. This in here. Connect these all together. That way you can start producing and getting the coal over to where we need it to go once we're fully ready to get going here. Look up our lines. Way. Come on, click on the thing. Probably should have took the time to kind of clear everything out, all the vegetation, but you know what? I'm not here to make this area crazy pretty quite yet. Take the time to clear everything out eventually. Get coal power so I can actually automate my factory. The amount of time that I've spent collecting biomass on this map is without a doubt the longest it's taken me, because I wanted to make sure I really had everything ironed away for the videos and everything. I'm ready to be automated on the power. It's been long enough. Okay, so I'm gonna have to do some finagling with this because it is not allowing me to place these directional. So I just do a little bit of this, and they should read it as a directional to be able to place these technically backwards, and they are. There's your input down there. It's kind of weird how these belts work. I wish there was an easy way to just kind of flip everything. Maybe you press like R or something and flip the direction of the belt. If you click on something in the wrong orientation, it decides that, oh, you know, it's going. Oh my god! Oh my god! Holy jeez! Oh my god! We'll be back. We'll be back. I'm gonna take a second. We'll be back. I literally just realized when I looked over that my game sound was not recording, so I apologize for that ahead of time. But I got it fixed now, and hopefully you should be able to hear everything. You guys did not hear the sheer terrifying sound of that thing skittering at me. I turned around, but that drove fear straight into my heart. And I have no idea how I'm going to deal with this thing, because he's basically sitting. Go away. Go away. Everything is trying to kill me. I've died like 6 times already this episode, and I just want to get coal power going. I'm probably going to use this one, but I'm pretty sure there's an iron node right by it, so I'm saving that to use it with the foundry. I'm just getting absolutely got up. I don't even know where that thing came from. I know there's a cave over there, but like, that thing came out of nowhere. Just go away, go away, go away, go away. He's like sitting on top of all my stuff. I really hope he's not still sitting here. That was absolutely terrifying. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for yelling. Bye guys, if I like broke your eardrums, but that was a lot. You can still hear him. I don't see him though. Quick. Okay, we're just gonna pretend like he's not here and hope I don't get absolutely. And I fell. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and hook up these lines again, and we'll merge them up here and kind of combine everything together. That way, I'll place a merger. From here, we'll run our 120. I'm sorry. Every sound I hear now is just like that really got to me. I'm sorry. So we're gonna place our merger. I will run a lifted line over here to just try to get everything a bit more organized once it actually hits the platform itself. We're gonna go and put this in here. There. Go to a Mark II lift. Take the time to so I do have a lot of these reinforced plates saved up. It's a lot to everything. The other thing I'm going to need to run is actual wiring. So we're going to hook one of these up just for a second so I can see what the actual split needs to be. And we're also going to take a second to set up our pipeline supports. Elevate them a little bit. Try to make it as organized as possible. I want to start really getting into crazy pipelines and stuff like that. Basically, once it gets organized, you're never going to get it organized again. I've spent probably at least a good 5 to 10 hours going through everything. The actual factory we have over there, just trying to rearrange everything and getting it. That's going to be for that one. So we actually don't need that to run. There he is. Look at that thing, man. I'm gonna block this off. I'm not. Look at that thing, man. That thing is terrifying. We're gonna leave him alone for right now. I hope he doesn't see us. We're gonna have to fall off our own platforming. Place our water extractor. I'm hoping that I'm not too high on this lift. I'm hoping that it should be able to get up here if it can, and then I can place a. Oh, I need the power line from that. Come on, let me hit it. I don't want to go down there. I don't think I have biomass. Put all 200 into that. I have to go down. You know what, we're not going down there. We're going to avoid our problems. That sounds way better. Oh, I didn't think that through. I didn't think it through. I didn't think it through. Get me back up here. Okay. You know what? It's not perfect, but it's gonna keep me alive. I cannot fight that thing right now, and honestly, it scared the shit out of me earlier. And I don't want to fuck with it. So we're gonna take our line here. Think about our jumpstart line. I just left all of it down there. So. This setup now, we're gonna run this power line across to the other side and hook up our pump. This should start moving water up here. I think it's gonna be too high. I'm just gonna go ahead and place a pump lift anyway, just to kind of make sure I don't have to worry, because this is gonna go even higher once we get up here. Go like a little bit forward. We're gonna lift that up to Fisher right there. Bring this all the way back. Up. I really hate trying to eyeball these pipes. To the 3, there you go, like that, and now we have all of our stuff in order. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these junction cross lines. There's not a snap point for it, so it's a bit hard to kind of use, but I can take this junction point and I can stick it here and angle it down a little bit, and like you can see there's a little bit of leeway, but as long as I try to eyeball it the best that I can normally, it looks pretty good. So for that, I think that's pretty good. You can angle them down even more if you want. This is actually one higher than I normally use it. If you don't want to angle it, you could also do just like straight across. That looks a little bit better too. The actual like angle this a little bit higher than I normally use, so I don't want to try to do that because it's kind of like a weird bend in it. I think that looks pretty good as opposed to a pipeline. If you got the whole thing going across, It's a lot better. And since you're using a junction, if you have um, another coal plant on the backside of this, you're actually able to kind of place it on both sides. That way you're maximizing how much water usage you're getting, as opposed to just making one really long strip. You can kind of compact everything a little bit easier. That's our general plan for our water line. This is moving water in, and we should be getting coal, so this should kick on here in just a second. It's just fiction. So it looks like our coal consumption is only 15, which is honestly really good. What about the water? You are taking 50 a minute. I cannot remember how much water you're getting on one of those. I think it's 100. Double check. Sure. Yeah, so it's taking 120. So we get 3 of them would be 360, which would power 7 coal plants on 3 of them. So I think we're gonna go to 7, and we have 120, which is technically 8 coal. So if we do 8 of these, and then we run all the splits together, and we need 4 water generators to everything into place. I have to run separate lines because these only go up to 300. We're gonna have to double up the lines a little bit, which kind of sucks because we don't even have the stackables yet. But I'm thinking if I can get the snap points good, I might be able to just work it out where I can run these directly in there. So let me take a second here. Move these pipes down a little. I think 8 is push us a little bit too far. Gonna have enough. We had 5 before. That's 6, 7. Let's take a second and move this slightly further out. I'm just gonna take a quick break, clear my throat, drink some water, and I'll get right back to you guys. Alright, now that I took the time to kind of fix that line, I placed the last of the coal generator. I'm just going to line up all these junctions real quick so I can see exactly where I'm going to be able to place our splitters for our coal. It is going to work out really good because I have 8, which will be a 2 split into a 4 split. So it'll be kind of complicated. It will be a lot of splitters, but overall getting down to 15 is a lot easier than some harder numbers later on. I'm not crazy worried about it, and since I have a 2 split, I'm going to take the time to cut out that merger, and I'll just run stack lines instead of one single line. I think that also kind of looks a little bit better. I know it's not as optimized as it can be, but just I like the stack lines. I like the way they look. They can get a bit extreme at times, but overall I don't think it's all that bad. So we're going to take a second to connect all these lines. Plus it kind of looks like you got a little bit extra decorations going on, as opposed to just like, okay, this is always as efficient as possible. Also, it's functional, and it kind of takes up a little more space. I think overall it just makes everything look a little bit better. So now we have coal, we have all of our lines set up. We'll need to hook up. It's probably going to shut this power plant off. I'm going to take a second and actually I don't understand why it's saying our production's 30, because we technically should have.
Message. Hello, this is paternal figure. I have taken ill and need your help to find a cure. Doctors say that the only remedy is alien artifacts.
Okay, there's an alien artifact down there, and I'm pretty sure it's in this rock. It's a little bit glowing. But every time I get close to it, it plays like a creepy ass message. And I don't know what's up with that, because it didn't do that before. There was an update, and now this thing's talking to me, and I really don't like it. Everything sucks over here. Okay? You got Jerome, who's stuck, but he's over there, and he's running around like a banshee, just killing people like a fuck. And you got talking alien artifacts, and I just can't do it, man. I'm ready to get this thing built and get out of here. Okay, I'm sorry. We're just gonna take. I should only need 3 splitters since I have the line set up. So if I can place this just slightly back, Actually, if I face it inwards, I should be able to place. Hopefully, can I fit this in here? Oh, this will work out perfectly. So I put 3 just like this. It'll split the 60 into 30 and the 30s into 15. So I'm gonna go down to the middle of this. I gotta turn this off for just a second. Oh, gotta take a second. Line this up with the other ones. We place them going inwards. Place one there. Place this one into this. They should be able to connect. That's because they're mergers. Okay. Ignore that. No mistakes were made in this video at all. I am a perfect human being. Everything I do is awesome. We're gonna place our splitters for the first time ever. Get those connected. Right through there. Gotta run this into here really fast. And we're gonna try to get a good right angle. Do our splitters. Now everything should be splitting off of this line. Going nice and pretty. Everything's splitting there. Got to hook this one up as well. I just gotta hook these here. And I'm out of plates. I am not about to go all the way back there to get, am I? With Jerome running around trying to kill everybody. Can't believe I'm out of plates. Do I have anything that I can craft? Or iron over here? Because like that's a walk, man. Yeah, right down there with Jerome. Not happening. Okay, I don't even think I can make the Mark IIs. Actually, maybe I can. You know what? It's not efficient, but it's gonna work, and it's gonna get me through the next little bit here, and then I can worry about being more efficient in a second. So we're gonna have to get rid of this line, all this stuff here. Just for a second. Okay, and then I'm gonna actually take a second to lift these up slightly higher. Have them run into here. I'm hoping that it can make that angle. Okay, I gotta lift it up one. Good. Like I said, there's probably a much better way I could do this, but for right now, it's gonna work, and that's what is really important. Goes to everything else. So I want to try to get this lined up to make a right angle. I believe that's the line that I'm going to use. Nope, that's perfect. Connect this together, and now we'll be getting our coal into this power plant. And this one connect into there. I will organize this a lot better once I get the resources. I just really want to get everything laid down. And our very last step is hook up enough of these water extractors, which kind of sucks because I have to run a separate line as well. So we're going to hook 3 into one line, and then we're going to put 1 that's kind of back a little bit. Toward that because you found money. So yeah, are both of these are ones. Let me see if I can get away now. 5. Well, all I can fit in this line anyway, so we're just gonna connect everything up. I really thought I grabbed enough for this project, but I think I'm looking like I'm a little bit short, so let's just connect everything together really fast. I'm gonna take this off of here from this line first. That way it'll kind of be the middle line, and I connect everything into this. Oh, we can the junction. I should, technically, if I put this pump below everything else, I should be able to just use one single pump. So, that's not gonna, I want it to because the wrong side. Well, the other ones should go in there, I hope. That. I can get rid of this. And we have all three of those into there. We're gonna place our pump line just below. Here we got it going the right way. Can't really see very well. We gotta get rid of this just a second, just so I can see. So that's the right way. Hook our pump line up and our pipeline going. Now we should have a huge flow rate of almost 300 coming in here. 300 is not gonna power this, so we're gonna have a couple little bits of drop off. But for the most part, as long as we don't hook up every single one, so I believe 300 should power 6 of them. But right now we're only gonna hook up 6. Really sucks because I don't have a whole lot of lines, so we're gonna have to do a piece per line. Come on, connect. Why can I not connect it? Oh, yep, that killer. Why am I not able to connect to this? With the first one I hooked up to? That's 2, 3, 4. We're just gonna hook up this one and one. Put that all together. Run this. It should power. Should power mine. So up to 375. Why is it 375? It should be higher than that. Do they change the production rate of these coal plants? Another 75. Which one is not running? What is the problem? Go around to the front here and see exactly what I got going on. This one, in front of you. Did I not hook up that line? I really hope I did because we're super close. Yep. Okay, I got just enough. Let her run that. Should bump this up to 450. So that's a good start. We can come back in a little while, get everything else hooked up. So I know I dragged that all the way over there, but we're gonna get rid of this line. We can connect this to our factory right there. So I'm gonna take a second and I'm gonna run back towards the factory to grab some more resources to kind of finish this project off and to connect all the power up. Just give me 1 second, I'll be right back. Alright, so I just hooked everything up. It did kill itself right away, which is really confusing. I flicked the fuse twice. The consumption kind of skyrocketed here. I don't know why the consumption is that high. I don't know if it's just because everything is using... I don't know if it's because it's consuming power to make that power. That might be the problem, because really my consumption was only up to about roughly like 100, 130 max, and now we're doing 50 higher. I don't know. Oh, it's probably the pumps. Yeah, those are taking a lot of power. But okay, even with the pumps running, we're still able to kind of power everything. So we're a little bit closer to 200 now. But like I said, we have a huge gap in what is actually. We're going to take a second, and we're going to turn off these biomass burners, which our capacity is up pretty high. Actually, okay. So we're gonna take all this stuff off. Well, save our biomass for other important stuff. We'll drop our overall capacity now, but I'm not really crazy worried about it. So we'll get this all shut down, and we're gonna grab our resources and head back over there. So since there's like a ton of like really bad dudes here, there's the guys that spit stuff at you. There's a bigger variance of what's going on. Obviously, there's Jerome. I don't even want to talk about that, but there's crystal and there's a lot of rare minerals and stuff that can be researched in the MAM. So I will be grabbing those and kind of consuming all that stuff in the background and unlocking more stuff. If I unlock anything cool, I'll show you guys in the video, but I'm just going to kind of leave that out so we can get focused on more of the bigger projects and what I kind of want to do. Getting the coal power is a huge, huge start into actually being able to build factories, kind of get the stuff that I want to get going. It's a bit unfortunate that I only have the Mark 1 miners and I'm a bit limited to only 8 coal plants right now. There is another mineral ore over there. I have not checked the rarity on that one, but even if it is normal, it's another 4 power plants, which will get me up to, it'll give me another like 225 or something like that. That's not the right number, but it'll give me another 200 or so power on top of everything else that I got going on. So at the very least, we are going to get up to 12, which should give us quite a bit of power to work with, actually. I will probably do all that in the background as well, just so you guys don't have to watch. If I have any contact with Jerome, where is he? Yeah, there's that coal over there. You can see all the bugs, all the minerals, stuff, the copper, artifact. There's another slug. Kind of weird because last time I played this game, the slugs are green, but I guess they're blue now. So that's definitely new to me. Let's take a second and run another pipeline here. So I'm going to place another water extractor background. Run the pipes all the way up here. It is kind of clipping, but at the end of the day, who really cares? Place it back a little bit more so I can run this underneath where I need to actually be. Put that there. And gonna involve me getting rid of these poles, but overall it's not too big of a deal. Make a right angle. There's that. All we're gonna do is up by 2 clicks. It would be directly underneath everything. We will get rid of all of our lines. That way it kind of looks like it's holding up. It's basically just like a makeshift version of the stackables, but obviously we don't have the stackables. We're gonna do this. That is very, very close. It'll be okay. These two, we ran out the lower line. So I can take this off. Just for right now. Actually get important bits set up. That together, we're gonna place our junctions again. Be a little bit tight in here with everything going on, but it should be okay. Especially now that we just clip everything. That should run enough water. I need to get their pipeline set up on top of this. Again, this platform out just so I can see what's going on. Oh, that didn't build. That would have been very bad. Loop that real fast. Place another lift on top of that. Power line. This to this. I think this is going the wrong way. Oh, that's right. We'll place that down. Power line and then tie it in with everything else. And now that should start pushing water. I don't know why this is shut down. Oh, because they can't keep up. Running 120. Not a big deal. So this will push that water into here. Everything will connect real fast and build another set of power lines. Hook up our last 2 generators. Get that all together. Once all the water and everything gets pushed in these pipes, maybe. Yeah, so here's our water coming in now. Once everything is set up, these should hopefully kick on. Last 2. They're running. So now we have our 8 power plants running. We died a bunch. Jerome scared the living shit out of me. And overall, we accomplished a whole lot of this episode. I hope you guys learned a little bit about setting up power plants, and I hope you can kind of take some ideas away from what I did. you guys have any advice or feedback, please comment down below. I want to do something where anybody that comments something that's nice or helpful to me, that I'm going to start including you guys somehow, whether that's beacons or naming train stations after you guys. So if you guys want to be included at all in these videos, please go ahead and comment down below, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Hey guys, my name is Sky King. A couple months ago I bought a video editing software. I decided I was going to give this YouTube thing a try for a year and see what I can make happen. If nothing happens at the end of the year, then I know it's not worth it, so that is what it is. But that being said, for the next year I'm going to be trying to make videos. I feel like every video that I make I'm getting better and better at editing, setting things up. I'm working on a couple different projects that I can talk about. That being said, though, there's not a whole lot of following going on in this being a brand new channel. So if you guys enjoyed the video, please like, comment, subscribe down below, whatever it is. I'm going to do my best to respond and get back to you guys. If you have any suggestions or anything like that, please, let's start something here.